Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to get in my weekly check-in. Well, not really. I'm ready to get in my weekly check-in and see how negative the numbers are. I only have one category. I actually am in the black, and yeah, let's find out what I've done. This has been a crazy week. So let's get started. Okay, I am back. So weekly check-ins. Weekly check-ins are amazing. I love them. They keep me on target when I'm willing to stay on target. Now, the one target I did say I wanted to reach is the eating out category. And I've done really, really good to be purposeful in that category. I'm just not being very purposeful in the rest of them. Though my grocery household was over budget for a cookout. So I could have used that in a different category of taking it out of my buffer, but I just decided to put it in my grocery household and kind of roll it into it because there was enough leftovers that we're still using it, what we bought that day for all those purposes for the cookout. We're like using for leftovers for lunches and all the things. So that's going to be over. Miscellaneous is over and gasoline is over. Gasoline I'm not too worried about because we just filled up our tanks yesterday, I think. And that should hold us out until the end of the month when the next paycheck comes. But if not, it would be close enough that I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I have. So these are the budget categories for what I have for week 3. We are going through and totaling up week 3 and then setting up week 4 down here. And this is the last week of the month for the weekly check-in. So what I have is $153.90 for grocery household. That's I doubled that, so that's because I spent a lot of money on the cookout stuff. $232.40 for restaurants, which I think a lot of that's going to compensate for the grocery household. Miscellaneous was $82.99. Other things popped up that I wasn't really expecting, and I couldn't really unbudget because I do unbudgeted too much because a lot of that buffer is kind of disappearing, and I'm hoping I don't have to transfer money before the end of the month. $33.06 was not enough to fill up 2 vehicles for this on the same day this week, and that's okay because I have a larger vehicle. Always takes $50-$60 worth of gas, and a slightly smaller vehicle, but still takes a good amount of gas, and you'll see how much that costs. And so I only had $502 I wanted to spend in the budget. I went way past that. So let's go ahead and flip to this. Now I did pop my sheets out of my planner because it's without the rings, it just makes it easier. I do have, in those categories, I do have a color system where I highlight the little box I make in the corner of my expense stickers. And it's grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, gasoline, and then unbudgeted. The one category I just refused to use was unbudgeted, so there's that. And I do need to find, as I reach down, my sticky note that I've lost forever and a day so I can total these up. So I have this, and I'm so happy I cleaned my office and found it. I can't remember where I had it, but it was stuck somewhere and it just disappeared for a few weeks actually. So what I'm going to do is start with grocery household. That is my pink category. I always start with that first and figure out what I spent there. Now I do have to say I'm a little confused, and maybe you can help me with this. So I did a grocery pickup for our cookout on Friday, and that's where I'm starting with. And it says Walmart pickup. So this is where I went through the app. They shopped for me and they put it in the back of the car, and then I came home and I was good to go. They did a hold of, I think, $145 or something. The hold disappeared on my debit card, but this charge never showed up after the hold disappeared. So I don't know if I've paid them or not. And it's been a couple days since I've noticed that, and I don't know exactly what to do. If you've experienced that, please let me know and what you did or how it worked for you. Because I really would like this to get resolved, and I want them to have their money. I have the e-receipt and everything, but it just, I don't know. So I may have to go and go online and kind of talk through the website, because the store's not going to be able to help me because they're not actually processing it. It's the website processing the payment. And if you do go to Walmart and pay for your items, you'll notice there's a different word or verbiage for the description for that purchase. So I can't find this purchase anywhere in my online banking. I can't find it. So I'm not sure where it disappeared to. But I'm going to keep it in here because I want to keep the money in there in case they magically decide to take the money out randomly without saying anything, because it's their money. They should have it. So moving along, we're going to do grocery household, and I'm going to put this $136.82. And then the day of the cookout, we kept forgetting things, small things, bag of ice, and then I decided to grab something else. And then I decided, oh, I want chocolate chip cookies. And so we got a couple package of where I can bake my own Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies and just random stuff that we forgot. So Food Lion we went to 3 times in one day between me and my husband. So $11.26, $9.41, and then $9.19. So there's a lot of little stuff that we got there. Now this side, let's see if I can get it all on camera right. Food Lion again for $57.50. And then I did a Walmart, and you'll see the word split right here. It's really tiny, so you may not be able to read it. So I went to the grocery store, went inside, and then I bought miscellaneous stuff and groceries. So when I do that on one receipt, which I rarely do, but if it's substantial enough, and I go to the big Walmart, not just the grocery store part, and like I bought a couple pair of jeans, which I need to try on before I decide to keep them. And then a couple other things. I decided to split it here so that it would be accurate in my budgets. So $85.20 is what I spent on groceries, and I took out the jeans and a couple other items there. And that is all I have for grocery household. I did not have HelloFresh. Did I have HelloFresh? No, I didn't have HelloFresh. And I need to check these off. I think I skipped a week or something like that. Yeah, I skipped this week because HelloFresh, our package got lost, and we didn't get it until yesterday, which was Wednesday, the 22nd, and we were supposed to get it the 18th. And I didn't need anything for this week because it showed up here, and I haven't even started using it. So, and I'm going into the month where my husband is going to be traveling on business, so he doesn't need, or I don't need to order it while he's gone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to total up grocery household here. So $136.82 plus the $11.26 plus $9.41 plus $9.19, $57.50, and $85.20. Okay, so that gives us $309.38. Now, let's go on to the next one, which is restaurants. And that is in blue. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between blue and green, but I can tell looking at it in person and by what's being written down. So let's see, restaurants. We have $32.88 Chinese, and then my son's ordered a pizza, $25.11. And let's see. And that's all the restaurants there. No restaurant here because we did a cookout that night, which is why our restaurants are doing really, really well. And we're purposefully figuring out lunches better, and that's why restaurants are doing well in this category. Let's see, Sunday was a busy day and crazy, so I did McDonald's for my boys and $13.58, and then I did Why Not with me and my husband. We went on a date night. And went out to dinner, had Taco Bell for lunch, and I haven't had a lot of Taco Bell. Usually once or twice a week I will have it for lunch. That's $19.04, and we haven't been doing that, which has been awesome. I'm sure my gut thanks me for that. And then this night was really bad. We didn't have HelloFresh yet, and I just thought, okay, I'm going to do a Red Robin. So we got Red Robin for $59.92, and this is for 4 people. So that turned out pretty good. Let's see here. And that was the last of the restaurants. So, and I forgot to check these off. There we So I think we did really good this week, not spending too much on restaurants. So 32.88 plus 25.11 plus 13.58, 40, 31, and 19.04 and 59.92. All right, that gave us 190.84. Now, miscellaneous. I did okay on miscellaneous. I could have done a lot better. I know I'm over budget in the category. So Amazon 16.34. I'm wondering what that was. Or 43. I almost said it wrong. Let me actually see if I can pull something up that shows what that's about. So 16.43, I believe, was a 3-pack. Is either a 3-pack of bottles for travel that my husband needed, or and they're not the little ones, they're like this size, and or it was a USB cable that he needed. I'm not sure which. I don't think it was a USB cable. I think it was the bottles and the caps, and it had accessories with it, and then also the next thing would be ATM. So I went to the ATM and I put it under miscellaneous because the purpose of it was a haircut and I didn't budget for it. So I just took it out of miscellaneous, and my husband and my son got a haircut. And then let's see what else we got. Oh, my friend Bessie sells Mary and Martha products. Now I didn't order from Mary and Martha, but she had a piece that she no longer wanted and thought I might like it. And so I paid $35, and I think it was like 48 or something like that originally. So yeah, I got what I think is a good deal on it. It was a utensil caddy with napkin holder, and it matches something else that I bought. So I love that. And I love their products. They're really awesome. Let's see. Then I have Walmart for $35.70, and that was a couple pairs of jeans, and then some little decor and stuff. I keep these little things in my intros, and I have pumpkins and gourds and stuff like that for that little bowl, and that just kind of is a part of my thumbnail. When you see it at the beginning, I haven't quite switched to, I'm going to switch to what I got in October. So Amazon, $21. I know this is a CPAP mask, part of the mask. My husband is traveling on business and he can't order new supplies, but he wanted to have a backup mask. So he just orders it from Amazon. And then that is that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did I forget anything? There seemed to be another Amazon. Oh, this one, but I already checked it on the previous day. That was tea tree hair treatment, so that was fine. Yeah, so that 16.43 must have been both the bottles and that USB cord. So when I don't make the purchase, I have a hard time remembering it. So let's total these numbers up and see where we're at with our miscellaneous. And that is 16.43 plus 40 plus 35 plus 35.70 plus 21. There we go. So that's 148.13. And there we go. And so the last thing I have is gas. So my husband and I bought gas, not knowing the other one was buying gas that day at the same time. He was on his way to work, and I just dropped my son off at school, and I was like, I need to get more gas in the car. So I needed to add, for my husband, he got $36 or $37.06, and for myself, I got $51.31. There's no rhyme or reason on where we buy gas. We just buy it wherever we're at. Cheap gas to me is not good for a car, so I try not to get cheap gas all the time unless I need to, because it takes wear and tear on the maintenance. So 7-Eleven is the convenience store, but Exxon gas is what I actually purchased. But 7-Eleven's one doing processing from the pump. So I didn't get 7-Eleven gas. I got Exxon gas. So, but I'm a bigger vehicle, so I needed at least $20 more than my husband. And then he has a Jeep Wrangler, and I have an Armada. So that's what this is usually what we spend on gas. So what I'm going to do is total these two numbers up. see, 3706 plus 5131. There you go, $88.37. All right. Now I can go to my weekly check-in on this side of my sheets and move this off to the side. And now we get to fill in the numbers. Now that I know how much we spent on these items, on these categories, I can now budget what we have spent and what we have left, if anything, and what the balance turned into. So let's go ahead and put grocery household, which is $309.38, $190.84 for restaurants, $148.13 for miscellaneous stuff, and $88.50. Is it 51? No, 37. Durr. I can't even read my own handwriting. 37. There we go. And I have no unbudgeted because I purposefully did not want to put anything under unbudgeted. So now we're going to total up the difference, and I will need the red pen. So 153.90 minus the 309.38, and that gives me a negative 155.48. All right, so this one's actually positive, so 232, am I on? Nope. 232.40 minus 190.84, and that gives us 41.56. All right, now we have miscellaneous, and that was 82.99 minus 148.13. And that gives me 65.14 in the negative. And then I have gasoline, which was 33.06 minus the 88.37. And that gives me 55.31 in the negative. So, all right. So I do know I'm in the negative. It's just no way around it. All right, so let's see what we did. $155.48 negative, plus the 41.56 minus the 65.14 minus the 55.31, and that gives me a negative of $234.37. Make a line there. All right. So I'm in the hole, and basically what this means, because my husband got paid on the 17th, and he gets paid every other Friday. This is week 1, week 3 and week 4. The 17th paycheck was covering week 3 and week 4. So basically I borrowed $234.37 from week 4, and that's going to reduce these numbers down if I want to stay within the budget I provided for myself, which was, do I have that right here? I have it right here, which was this here. So because it's week 4, I'm going to be adding this amount, but for the month, this is all I kind of budgeted myself for. $1,000 for grocery household, $650 for restaurants, $550 for miscellaneous, and $250 for gasoline. And I don't like starting with these numbers because I don't have the actual cash at the beginning of the month to start with these numbers. I use the cash on hand and then give myself a budget. And that's how I use my weekly check-in. So now we're going to take, I need those numbers again. We're going to take those numbers for week 4, and I'm going to add them to these numbers here and see what we have. But before I do that, I need to see how much I spent in total and make sure going across matches. So I have here 309.38 plus 190.84 plus 148.13 plus 88.37, and that gives me 736.72. And I'm going to go across, I think. So 502.35 minus the 736.72 equals the negative 234.37. So check and check. So I'm done there. And now I'm going to take that 155.48, make that a negative. I'm going to add what I had planned for week 4, which was 237.50, and it only gives me $82 till the end of the month. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we still can't go out to eat. I might have to use that restaurant category to compensate for groceries. But the good news is I'm not getting HelloFresh, so that's not going to be taken out. And I have plenty of leftovers, so there won't be any lunches, going out to lunches. So there's that. Restaurants, I have $41.56, and I can add to that $150. And that gives me $191.56 to work with. Make sure I'm still on screen. There we go. And then miscellaneous, I'm 65.14 negative, and I'm going to add miscellaneous 137.50, and that gives me $72.36. And then gasoline, I am 55.31 negative. And then I add $62.50, and as long as I don't have to buy gas again before the end of the month, then I still am positive in that area, $7.19 for the month, and I should be good. I don't budget anything for unbudgeted. I'm hoping I don't have anything I can put there. I'll probably purposefully won't put anything there this month, and that's fine. So let's total this up. So I already have $7.19 there. I'm going to add $72.36. Oh, I'm not even on screen. I'm sorry, guys. And then I'm going to add $191.56 and add $82.02. And that is going to give me not a lot of money, $353.13. And I don't have a lot of buffer, around $60 to $80 in my buffer. So I have to be ultra cautious and just shop my pantry for meals and food. And I have to ultra cautious on what I'm spending for extras. So I don't need to, I can't stock up anything until after the 1st of October. And see if I can make these dollars stretch for all 4 categories. Just not go out to eat if possible. Friday nights we always order pizza. So we may do that. So we may spend, let's see, what did we do last time? 40 and 25. We might spend $75 on Friday and through the weekend, $75 of eating out, but the rest of it, I think, will go to taking care of groceries and no shopping of miscellaneous items. And as long as we don't need anything, we should be good to go. I can combine all that together and just use the $353 till the end of the month and hopefully make it stretch till the end of the month. So that is my setup for week 4. And we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and we'll close out this video. Okay, I am back. So that is my weekly check-in. I use the calendar to track all my expenses. I use the weekly check-in sheet to do the balances for each category. And I just know I'm in the hole and only have $353 left. I did claim today as a no-spend day because I did not want to spend any money today. I have enough groceries in the house. I don't need to go out to eat. I don't need to go stock up on anything. I can wait, and so can my kids. So we are good to go there. And it's a yucky day today. It's like gloomy and rainy, and I don't want to go anywhere. So no spend today. Tomorrow, and I'm doing the video today, and then tomorrow I'm doing the whatchamacallit, I'm going to film the new month and hopefully get it up Friday or Saturday. So my new monthly budget for October, which I'm super excited about, is so beautiful and looks amazing. Turned out really, really good. I personalized mine for all the income and then the credit card debt expenses that I have to pay every month. And yeah, it looks really, really good. I still got to do my stickers in this design for my planners. Haven't done that yet, so that'll be happening. And I will do my plan with me's for Sunday and Monday. I'm going to try to get one up on Sunday and one up on Monday, one A5 and hourly. And end of the month stuff, closeout paycheck 3 will go here. You'll see it in October, but unless I know nothing's going to happen, I may close it out here on Wednesday and then put it up on Thursday. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now, and budget's tight, but we're making it work. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.